Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Luna and I make Animal Crossing and now Disney Dreamlight Valley videos every week. So if you're into designing and building, consider subscribing to join our little family. So today I'm going to be working on my museum entrance. So let's just get right into the video. I decided to work on my museum now rather than later on, and that is because the museum is pretty big compared to the villager homes and the shops. So rather than trying to fit the museum later on, I decided to just get it out the way now so I don't have to worry about it later. For the placement of my museum, I did decide to make it enclosed. I like having my museum enclosed because for me, it just looks more cleaned up and more organized on my island. I thought about placing it on my beach, but because the museum is so wide, it just didn't look right to me having it on the beach. I was thinking about placing my Able shop on the beach and making it into a hat shop, like a little Mad Hatter shop or something, and placing a bunch of hats outside and then decorating it with like a bunch of flowers and mushrooms and stuff. So I have this whole idea in mind for my Able shop, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for my Nook's Cranny. I do want to make the tea party, but I'm going to use Tia as the house that I'm going to use, and then for her yard I'm going to create the infamous tea party. But if you guys have any ideas or suggestions on what I should do for my next cranny, I would love to hear it because sometimes I may overlook some things or forget. After this video, I think I'm going to create the area where the Cheshire Cat is in the forest. I'm going to place Bob's house when I get him next to this area, and then I'm going to place the tea party area next to where I did Bunny's house, and then I'm going to leave the back area for the Red Queen, and then in the middle of my island I think I'm going to put Francine and Chrissy as the Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So far, that's what I have in mind for what I want to do on this island for the next few videos. And then I'm going to put my house probably somewhere in the back, probably near the secret beach. I might use my second account's house on this island and create all of the infamous scenes from the movie. I also want to create another series on my channel where I transform the interior of my house into Disney movie themes. I think I might do that maybe sometime in the future. I love Disney so much, which is why I was so excited to create this new theme with Alice in Wonderland. I did do a little bit of Disney in my last island where I had the Beauty and the Beast castle and transformed the inside of the house into the Beauty and the Beast movie. So if you guys are interested in that, I would definitely do that once I'm kind of halfway done with this island. My main focus right now is to finish this island, so I will be creating a lot of videos that are a little longer than usual just to kind of speed up the process of finishing this island, because if you've been on my channel for a while now, you'll know it takes me so long to decorate. In 2 years, I've completed only 2 islands, so I will not be doing that for this island. My goal is to finish this island within maybe 3 months, hopefully, because 1 year to finish an island is too long. But anyways, I am creating a diagonal bridge just because I wanted to section off the museum and have it be its own little thing, and across from the bridge I will be creating the entrance that will lead you into the forest where the Cheshire Cat will be. I might end up doing it in the next video depending on if any of my villagers decide to leave. Who else misses the first level museum? I'm so mad they took it away. I wish they gave us an option to customize the outside of the museum, because sometimes I want to change the exterior and make it look more cottagecore, or I can change the roof color because sometimes I like the blue. The blue kind of throws off my theme that I have going on, especially when I had the fairy core theme. I wish I could have changed the roof color to pink and changed the tassels outside from red to like maybe a white color or any other color besides red. That would have leveled up my island so much. It should have came in the update when we were able to change our villager homes, but of course it wasn't. But anyways, keeping up with the theme, I am adding a bunch of mushrooms and flowers, pansies mostly. I will be adding the mushroom along with the log path just because I want to balance out the 2 paths and not have just one path taking over, even though I can sometimes do that. And also all of the codes that I used in this video will be listed in the description below, so if there is a code that you see me use that you really want, check out the description description, it will be there. And it occurred to me that I forgot we have the Mario super mushrooms, so I placed one here and turned it around. I was also not liking how the path was going. That was why I stopped placing it, because it was turning out ugly. So when I don't like something, I stop, walk away from it, and then I come back to see if I can fix it. So I decided to move the path and start all over again, which personally I hate starting all over again because there is no quick way to remove all of the paths. So I would have to scrub everything off one by one. So when I mess up, I'm just like, ugh. I wish there was like a button that you can press that will select all of the paths for you or the items that you selected, and then press X and it removes everything for you, like in Disney Dreamlight Valley. No shade, I'm just saying. But anyways, I'm just creating this pathway up until the beach and the bridge. I do have this area left to finish and I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do here, so I ended up going back to my storage and I found a bunch of flower DIY items that I made, like the tulip surprise and the pansy table. I went back and added the decoy duck because I forgot about him. So yeah, like I was saying, I didn't know what I wanted to do in this area, so I went back to my storage and started looking at all of the items that I have, because for me that gives me some inspiration when I don't know what to put or what to do in an area. So I had a couple of fountains in my storage, so I decided to just use one in this area, and for the rest of the empty spaces that I see, I'm just gonna fill it up with custom designs and flowers. That is my go-to for anything whenever I give up and I don't know what to put. Mushroom dirt path saves me every single time. I'm also not done with my custom design slots, but I did save some custom designs that I found on Google and Pinterest, so I'm just going to test them out to see if I like them on my island, and then I will make a video with all of the design codes so that you can have them all in one place. But like I mentioned earlier, the design codes that I used in this video will be listed in the description. But we are almost done with the build. I'm just adding this log path here to kind of give you a guide to the beach, and it also helps with breaking up the path so I don't have too much of the dirt path going on. So in this little area here is where I'm going to place the fountain, and I'm just building the background to make the fountain stand out a bit. I'm going to add a tree here, and I love adding mushroom parasols behind the trees. It just gives it some dimension and some color in the back. And I've been obsessed with adding the bunny day vanity or the dresser on my island. When you turn them around, it just looks like a giant egg and it just looks so cute, and I'm obsessed with it. With the fountain, I'm going to surround it with some pansies and butterfly models. I was trying to add all of the different color pansies that you can get in the game to resemble the ones in the movie, but only one didn't fit, which was the red one, but that's okay because I ended up putting it on the other side anyways. I'm adding the pansies in a circle, and then in between them I'm going to add either the butterfly model or an item that resembles Alice in Wonderland, so like this little mush stool with the mum tea on top and this bunny day lamp. Just adding the final butterfly model and we are done with the build. Here is how the build ended up looking. Super obsessed with how it turned out. It's super vibrant and colorful. Look at Bunny just strolling on by. She's obsessed with this area too. I'm also super obsessed with the pansy design on the cushion. I found it in the custom design portal and fell in love and downloaded it immediately. I love the entrance part of the museum. Once I work on the area around the museum, it will look a lot better, but I still love it. She's my baby. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. You won't regret it. I will be posting my Animal Crossing content on Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be posting my Disney Dreamlight Valley content on Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will sprinkle a video here and there sometime during the week if I'm not too busy, but that will be my schedule moving forward. So I'm super excited. I love you all always. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.